One of the most useful features of your calculator is its automatic constant. Let me show you it in operation. Suppose I wanted to, say, add 10 to these numbers, 23, 18, 90, 145 and so on. I start simply by entering any number, pressing add 10 equals. Let's say 1 add 10 equals. The answer is 11, but the important thing is that I've now set up the calculator to add 10 each time the equals key is pressed. For example, let's look at those numbers again. If I enter 23 equals, it adds 10 to give 33. Enter 18 equals, and that becomes 28. Enter 90 equals, and it adds 10 to give 100. And by the way, if I keep repeatedly pressing equals, 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 watch what happens. It keeps adding 10 every time to whatever number is in the display. So, as a reminder, to set up the add 10 constant, you simply enter any number, then plus 10 equals. And now I'll set it up to do an automatic multiplication. To set up multiplication times 2, press 2 times any number equals. And by the way, with multiplication, it takes the first number in the calculation as the constant. So, I'll press clear and enter 2 times, and let's say 3 equals, giving the answer 6. What I've set up here is a doubling machine. So if I enter 10 equals, it doubles to 20. 50 equals, it doubles to 100. 0.5 equals, it doubles to 1, and so on. And this automatic constant also works for subtraction and division. So let's have a bit of fun with this constant. Here's a sequence of numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. How can I generate a sequence like this just by pressing the equals key repeatedly? Well, look at the pattern. It's add 1 each time, from 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and so on. We're adding 1. If I enter, say, 0 add 1 equals, I've set up a constant add 1, then enter the starting value of 5, and each press of equals gives the next number in the sequence, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. Now here's another sequence, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, and so on. The pattern here is add 3 each time, and I can set that up by pressing any number, let's say 1, add 3 equals. So I've created an add 3 machine. So if we enter our starting number of 7, then each press of equals gives the sequence. And here's one more sequence. Let's look at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and so on. And this time the pattern is subtract 1 each time. So I can set that up by entering 2 subtract 1 equals, then enter the starting number, which in this case is 10. Keep pressing equals, and there is the countdown from 10 all the way to 0. Or indeed, if I keep going, it takes me beyond 0 and into the negative numbers, which you can see from this little dash on the left of the screen. So that's the automatic constant. It's a neat feature of a calculator, and it opens the door to all sorts of worthwhile tasks and games that really make learning fun.